from Cleveland's most accurate weather team. This is 19 First Alert Plus, sponsored by the man that makes them pay, Tim Misney.
Hello there and welcome to your First Alert forecast with myself and Samantha Roberts. I'm showing you the Crushers cam right now as they seem to be testing some sort of graphics there, or they're practicing maybe, either way. There's some action on the field on what is a fantastic day. Sam, 80 degrees, not too shabby.
Oh my God, it's amazing outside. I think this is my perfect weather, 80 and sunny. Like for me, it doesn't get any better than this. You start to get north of 85, right? It's kind of hot out there, kind of cool. If you get cooler than that, all those 70s feel amazing too. Upper 60s also very nice, but this is some great weather for sure. We still have a few hours where we could actually warm up a little bit. Remember, the sun doesn't set until 9 o'clock this time of the year. We have a stronger sun angle, or a stronger sun, higher sun angle this time of the year, early to mid-June. So we're going to warm up, but maybe even getting close to the mid-80s in some spots, but most of us low 80s, and just a few clouds coming through this evening, not expecting any rain or anything like that. We're going to be in the mid-60s by early tomorrow morning, but it's not going to be super humid. It should actually feel pretty nice. I do think you'll notice, though, by tomorrow afternoon that it feels a lot more muggy outside.
And muggy, we don't like it. All right, quick break, come back. We will look at that 7-day.
I've represented families just like yours for over 4 decades. Listen, if you need me, call me. You know I'll be there for you, and I'll make them pay. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye out for you.
And we're back.
Okay, so next week is going to get really hot. You probably heard us talking about this or seen chatter about it on social media. We're going to be in the mid-90s for like 3 days in a row early next week. For other parts of the country, this is not as extreme, but here, I mean, this is hot for us. Average high once we get into early next week is only around 80. A lot of folks here don't have air conditioning. I think I've lived in 2 homes here no, 3 that didn't have central air. So I totally get it. This is extreme heat for us. So early next week, be sure you're taking frequent breaks. This is for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Drink a lot of water. Be sure you're spending time in the shade if you do have to be outside. Best to avoid alcohol. I mean, I know it's tempting. A hot day, you're like, wow, how good would a cold beer sound right now? Definitely avoid it. Stick with water. Experts in the medical field say to avoid caffeine as well, but I cannot support that one no matter what the weather. Limit outdoor activity, light-colored, loose-fitting clothing.
There we are.
And my number one here is be sure that your pets are inside with you. Even in the shade, mid-90s is just too hot. I'm from the South. So I am an expert on this topic. Mid-90s is just too hot to have your pets outside. Be sure they're inside with you with lots of water. And don't be afraid to run through the sprinklers. It is going to be really, really hot. I just remembered we are getting a sprinkler next week, and now I am even more pumped about it. Okay, so here's the heat. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, mid-90s. Haven't issued an alert yet for Wednesday. Wednesday, we may be able to lower the temperature, but I'm feeling pretty confident about 94 right now. That is hot. And in fact, we have 2 hot days before we get to next week. 89 Thursday, 89 on Sunday.
That's not too bad. 89's okay. So once we get to 90, that's the problem, you know?
Yeah, 90, you know, with high humidity. Yeah, right. Well, it's going to be more humid too. So, I mean, on your exposed skin with the humidity factored in, it will feel like it's maybe around 100, if not hotter than that. And that can cause you to get tired really fast, right? We've all heard of heat exhaustion. Want to be sure, and I'm guilty of this, I don't drink enough water. Be sure that you're drinking a lot of water next week, because It's just going to be really, really hot out there. And even at night, you know, if we're going to be in the 70s at night, it's going to be really humid and it's going to be pretty uncomfortable even sleeping with the windows open. So do everything you can early next week to stay cool. Be sure you're checking on your elderly friends and neighbors. I'm sure there will be cooling centers open up next week. I just haven't heard anything about it yet.
Yeah, and of course, as soon as we do find out the information about those cooling centers, we will let you all know both on air and online. That's always something, yeah, that they do let us know like as we approach it. But those are important, yeah. Sam, 100% agree.
Yeah, you know, if you have anything strenuous you need to do it in the morning, outside, or in the evening. Obviously, we're not going to see a lot of rain over the next 7 days, so if you're going to be watering your grass, be sure that you're doing it in the morning, because if you do it in the afternoon when it's hot, the water is obviously just going to evaporate. So try to do that stuff in the morning. And just stay cool out there because this is really hot. We haven't been in the mid-90s in a long time in Cleveland. Last summer, we only hit 90 like twice, I think. We had a lot of 88s, 89s, but we just really couldn't make it to 90 last summer. So it's been a while since it's been this hot.
So everybody be careful. Of course, we'll have much more to say on this coming up in a little bit. But yeah, 89 tomorrow. Still pretty warm, so everybody brace for that. Samantha Roberts, anything else before we let you go?
I think that just about covers it. We will see you at 3.
All right, Sam. Thank you so much. Yep, as Sam said, we will see you all coming up 19 News, 3 o'clock over on CBS for 3.5 hours of nonstop news.
19 News, now streaming on Samsung Smart TV. Search for channel 1035.